Keys to marketing with video, Metro Strong Rally. Hello, my name is Oliver. Most people call me the coach. I've been with the organization now for 5 years, loving every minute of it, helping our agents really pass through, get through the aspects of fear, intimidation, doubt, procrastination. Today, we're going to be talking about different elements of marketing that can help you continue to propel your business to the level for which you should be operating. So let's get started. We're going to talk about what is video marketing and how you can benefit from that. We're going to also be talking about how videos can be beneficial to your business and what to avoid. Taking good videos. Now, everybody likes taking good videos, but there's no such thing as a bad video. Video content tips that you can actually use to infuse your video with content. Leveraging free apps. Now, who don't like free apps? And then we're going to talk about starting today and having some fun. So are you ready? I'm going to pull up my chair and hopefully you're pulling yours up so you can take some good notes. One of the things we want to define real quick is video marketing. Video marketing is promoting your product or your service to increase engagement on a digital platform. Now, why is that important? Now, back in the day, folks used to use things such as the real estate book. You go to the grocery store or a gas station, and when you get there, you look to the left, you look to the right, and there's this collage of different books. You grab one, you open it up, and what do you have? You have real estate agents promoting their product. But 4 to 5 times, the information was outdated. It was too bulky, too expensive. So why not use video marketing to hit the home run that you need? Now, we're going to back up one slide. Let's talk about the benefits of video. I love this image of this young lady. She's in her own space. She's creating what she wanted to create. But more importantly, look at the background. Nothing more than a solid brick wall. But she's happy, she's communicating. So the video aspect that I think that's important to you, the leveraging of face-to-face. Now, back in the day, people make the phone call, and you could tell sometimes by their facial gestures or they feature they're having fun or they do not want to be on that call. But in this case, you want to always project that happy, go-lucky, energetic person that's on the inside of you. So you can also make more engagement through the various touches. What do you mean touches? Well, 59-second video is equivalent to 1,800 words. Now, the old adage is a picture is worth 1,000 words. So that be the case, I want you to really take inventory and say to yourself, if I send a still picture and I only get 2 or 3 likes, is folks really seeing it? You really can't measure it, especially in social media. But what if you send that video? You still get 2 or 3 likes, but you got hundreds of views. Now you can measure. This allows you to move forward more comfortably and be able to promote the benefits of video in your business. Let's continue. Now, what you don't need, you do not need thousands of dollars of equipment. You do not need to purchase these high-end equipment, cameras and video light systems and things of that nature. All you really need to do is, take your cell phone. And in your cell phone has features. A lot of times it adjusts the light for you. It allows you to be able to go back and reframe. It allows you to go back and edit. Most people either have 1 or 2 types of phones. You either have an Apple, and now we have Apple version 12, or you have a Droid, which is pretty much equivalent to Apple and may have even more features. So how do you want to grow your business? Do you want to be the individual that is the product and service that you're hosting? Or you want to be the person behind the camera taking pictures of other folks when you should be the person or the man in the mirror or the lady in the mirror? I'm saying this for a reason. If you have a flip phone, and I think there's people out there that still have flip phones. If you have one of those flip phones, just kind of like sunset the flip phone. The digital world now moves so fast that a flip phone cannot stay in contact or stay up with the rate of pace. So you don't need all of this. All you need is a willingness and the phone that you have at your disposal. All right, taking good videos. Now, this gentleman right here, take a look at him. Take a look at me. I've told somebody the other day, they said, well, Coach, I don't want to take no videos. You just don't understand. I'm horrible behind the camera. I said, let me ask you a question. Do you have a bald head? No. Do you have glasses? No. Well, how about a shapely round nose with a gap in your mouth like your tooth? No, of course not. I said, I just described myself. And if I can do it, I'm pretty sure you can do it. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And trust me, people not worrying about what you look like. What they're worrying about is what you're saying. Our systems and our tools at Metro give you the edge, knowledge-based wise, information-wise, and somehow, some way, when you take your own personal video, now is the time to convey that to the folks that you know, your sphere of influence, the people on your social media platforms. Why not do so? All you really need is a good setting. Now, myself, I'm home. I'm having this video chat with you, and I don't really know what's in the background, but before the video started, I moved some things around so there wasn't no trash cans or any other thing out of the way. You got to have a beginning, you got to have a middle, and you got to have an end. What's the beginning, Coach? Well, the beginning is what we call salutation. This is the greeting. Hello, my name is Oliver. Most people call me the GOAT Coach. And then from there, I build upon that. So what do I want to talk about? If I want to talk about the market as it pertains to a buyer, I stay in that frame. In other words, have you noticed the traffic? Well, traffic is getting heavy. That's because so many people, 125,000 people, are relocating to Metro Atlanta on a regular annual basis. Maybe talk about that. Maybe we shift from that and we talk about the aspect of the inventory as being anemic or the seller's proposition. So we stay in that track. And at the very end, what do? You're going to have some form of call to action. Again, thank you. My name is Oliver. Most people call me the coach. You can contact me at your phone number, or you can say, well, reach me or connect with me on my social media handle. These are different ways, but you want your scripts to be 59 seconds and below. There's magic to a 59-second rule. 59-second rule, the social media algorithm enjoy the fact that you can make it quick, to the point, short, and it picks it up and everybody can hear your whole message. So keep that in mind as we're talking about taking good videos. The challenge. So we're going to have some challenges. The first challenge or your homework, I want you to create a video message. Now, this video message, I want you to be able to deliver it via a text. Well, how do you do that, Coach? Well, I'm glad you asked. I've met a lot of people that, they just get ready and they just position themselves and they take this photo. So number one, avoid at all costs the bathroom. The bathroom seems to be in the year 2020 the most photographed place in social media history. So we want to avoid that. We want to be able to go ahead and pre-record a video text message for a family member or a friend. That way, if you mess up, you could do it over and over again until you feel comfortable. So you want to text that message out in the shortest frame, 59, 36 seconds is perfect. And when you send that out, of course, you want them to say, once you get this video, please acknowledge it. You can say, okay, I got it, thank you. And in most cases, your phone delivers you a message that says deliver. So that's your first assignment. I want you to pick someone that you know, someone that you trust, and send them your video and ask them for some feedback. That'll get you started, okay? Track on learning, and we're moving. Now, video content. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I was reading through the Inman report, and this one gentleman, I think out of Utah, was going over 20 different video content tips. What I've done is say, you know what, that's too many for this setting. Let me just grab a few, and I want to go over them with you today. What people like or dislike about the area that you live in. Now, let's start with your opinion. Do you like the area you live in? Or can you adjust yourself? Now, I wouldn't encourage you to dislike things about areas that you're trying to sell or list properties for, but be specific. What I like about my area is traffic. What do you mean, Coach? Traffic is horrible. No, it isn't. Not for the locals. We know how to move around. There are so many side roads to get you from A to Z. Maybe talk about that aspect. Virtual open homes. When we do open houses on, let's say, for example, when we do Super Sunday open houses, the owners have options now. We can physically do the open house or we can virtually do the open house. But if you virtually do an open house, I mean, you're going to be stressing safety and also maximum exposure. So add that to your tool bag, because at the end of the day, whatever it takes to satisfy your owner is where you want to be. Now, Google Earth's been around for a while. Some people use it, some people don't. But what if you create a video that is simple, talks about the messaging, and you kind of segue in that video Earth through Google, and it shows a little bit of from the upper level down. Well, the benefits to that, it shows you as an expert, shows you moving things around, and it shows to your sellers that you are not average. Now, here's the part some people dislike. They say, Coach, I don't know how to brag on myself. I'm little old humble Oliver. So how do I brag on myself without bragging? Well, first of all, if you don't toot your own horn, not too many people will. Now, so if you're going to toot your own horn, accept the positive. What you do, what you succeeded at, some of the different clients that you service, and keep it there. And it's okay to tell people that you're successful, you're with the largest company, and you're making dreams come true. Brag a little bit. You'd be surprised the kind of response that you'll get, not from other real estate agents, but from other clients or potential clients. Testimonies from past clients. Now, a lot of time I'm on social media and I see folks, they're shimmering. They're showing that they closed the deal. They're showing that they're happy, but it's still pictures. What if you take a second, you talk to your closed client, and you have them say something nice about what they experienced with you? Now, that kind of promotional is worth its weight in gold. So I would recommend that if you're going to brag and boast and you're going to use videos, try to use testimonies from past clients. It's a very good way of promoting yourself and your business, and then you don't have to be behind the camera. Somebody took your place. What about interviewing a local business owner? There's always a pizzeria. There's always a cleaner. There's always a small mom and pop shop somewhere that's trying to integrate within the community. Why not go ahead and reach out to the manager or the owner and say that you want to have a video interview with them so you can tell your clients how great the smoothie is, how great the clothes cleaning business is, so that they can pretty much leverage what they're doing with you, but it gives this enormous community overview that makes you look like the resident expert. And market conditions. Now, I don't know, in Georgia, over the last weekend, the weather is fair to moderate, cold or warm, and if you stay around long enough, you get all four seasons in about a couple of days. But what if you're talking to folks outside of Georgia? Now, our weather here in Georgia is phenomenal. Now, I'm from Philadelphia. It gets cold down there. You can expect the winter, spring, summer, and fall. And that goes in season. But here in Georgia, oh my goodness, for the most part, the days are normally beautiful. Winter don't come into about late December, early January, and trust me, it doesn't stay a long time. So get in the habit of reporting the market conditions such as inventory, jobs, folks relocating here. The different businesses are bringing these 500, Forbes 500 companies that's coming here. Report this so that your clients can know that the area is growing and opportunities are vast. Let's keep going. Leveraging free apps. And this is the part I could have spent the day on, but this is probably going to be the shortest part of my briefing because you should know what's going on in the social media world. Now, some of these icons, meaning these images, you should know already. For example, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Let's start right there. Let's start with Facebook. Well, Facebook owns Instagram. And if you've taken initiative and visited our marketing center and don't know how to set up your business page, if you go to the MetroNet, go to the far right side, upper right there's a dial, looks like a magnifying glass, and put in social media or Facebook and search. You'll see the how-tos, the how to market on Facebook, so simple that you can integrate it immediately. Now, I will give you a coach's tip. If you promote a property on Facebook business, there's a little toggle that you can go ahead and toggle over to Instagram, and it'll show it on both platforms for the same few dollars. So don't ignore the power of social media because it's there at your grasp and it's free. The free aspect is when you're doing it tandemly. But if you want to give it a boost, of course, it may cost you a couple of dollars. Snapchat deals with filters. There are a lot of folks that are pretty good at changing the filters, making their face look a little different, and be surprised people are interested in different aspects of change. TikTok, new to the market, but came in strong. What people like about TikTok, it's a storyteller. You can actually use some of the frames that's already there. Now, one of the things that drew me to TikTok was I seen folks do these kind of challenges. And one of the challenges is the person may be at the gym one day working out, and then they hide their stuff on the screen and come back. And all of a sudden now they're showing real estate. So it's showing different elements of who you are. If you haven't leveraged that or even played with it, I recommend that you do it. Don't forget LinkedIn, business platform. It's growing. They're putting more tools there. And of course, the #1 host of some of your videos for people to go back and visit is your YouTube channel. If you don't have that, don't start off with the YouTube channel. Get your social media right, then bleed over, move over, segue over to your YouTube channel. Are we having some fun yet? I hope that you are, because I am. And I want this to be so simple that you start it today, okay? Now, let's have some fun. This young lady right here looks like she's working on something, and she's saying hello simultaneously. So maybe she took a break. Her tea or coffee is getting kind of cold, but she still wanted to get something out. But look at the energy on the photograph. The energy is like super high, and she's like trying to be her own personal photographer, videographer, and everybody in one. And you too can do the same thing. All you have to do is be creative. So here's some tips. Start today. Don't overthink the process. I mean, listen, take your phone, move it around, get started, and see what's on your mind. If you need to write down 1 or 2 scripts, we've talked about that already. But listen, don't let that stop you from getting your message out to folks. There are people at all ages and classifications that are trying it, and they're getting comfortable with it. Jot down your password. Some of the things that I've noticed as a challenge to a lot of people is the fact that, you know what, they open up the platform, they join, and they forgot where they put the password at. So go ahead and write that down in a readily available space so that you can get back in. But most of our phones will remember it for you. I don't know. I don't want nobody to remember my password. You know what? You're going to have to trust the process because we're no longer in the industrial age. We're in the information age. So use it to your advantage. Anything that's going to give you the edge, that's what you want. Set your profile picture up. Some people don't show a picture of themselves, and people are apprehensive or might hesitate before going into your platform. Push the send button, upload it, and let it go. So let's talk about one more challenge, and we'll go ahead and bring this to close. Post that video. I want you to go on Facebook. You can do a video and upload it from your phone to Facebook, or you can go Facebook Live. But what I want you to do is create a simple 59-second video about what you do. If you're a buyer's agent, I want you to talk about buyer's agent. If you're a seller's agent, I want you to talk about the seller's proposition. Find the background, find the right light, and then let it go. Let the dice, let the cards fall wherever they may. It is just a practice. So I want you to do this within the next 24 hours. Can I count on you to do that? If so, that be the case, I want to say thank you for allowing me as your coach to go over the aspect of the benefits of video. And I hope and I know that you're going to employ those things immediately because you are Metro strong. Now let's go get it. Thank you.